and keeps him at the bay. But Tunisia came with 23 caps, 24 to his name today, but must have taken a big hit
on the law, I can do
in the action.
But I have this in mind. No worries. Okay. Ça va, 3? Ok, on reprend. Ah, c'est bon. Mark is here. Okay.
The referee has called time on, so the two packs will scrum it. We have gone 15 minutes into this game at the RFUA grounds of the Africa Gold Cup match between Kenya and Tunisia. Kenya leading by 10 points, a try, a conversion and a successful penalty from the team in green. Somo is ready to place the ball in. The referee wants a steady scrummage from both sides. And Chisanga at the number 8 position picks it, plays it to Onsomo. Onsomo looking for the link, long pass to Tony Opondo on the wing. Tony Opondo looking to stretch the Tunisian defense, but had a foot in touch, and that one will not be for Kenya. So Tunisia caught in their own half now. We'll be looking to get out of this half. Okay. But Kenya will continue to put the pressure, already having stolen one line out. Hooker Isham Mokni has to be sure with his throw. And referee says play on. Nice deep kick. Tony Opondo collects it. Good hands, just stumbles a bit but finds his footing and decides to go on a run. Beats one man. Gets into a bit of traffic there, sent back by Belsuda. And looks like it is a turnover, but off, not staying on their feet. And it will be a penalty to Kenya. Referee spot on with that call.
Yeah, we play. Here. Play on.
Tunisia do have Mondan. That play is continuing. Medical personnel looking and treating the Tunisian player. So Tunisia momentarily down to 14 men. As it will be another set piece for the Kenyan side. Karia with a long throw, takes it to the back. Opondo plays it to Chenga. Chenga plays it to Adimo. Adimo looking for support, gets the support on the wide from Mukidza. Mukidza linking up with OJ. OJ looking to beat his man for pace. Back to Mukidza. And a good interplay once again with the wingers. And this time, OJ with the sub-assist as Mukidza gets another 5-pointer for the Kenyan side, stretching the Tunisians and making this crowd enjoy their rugby.
Right side, Kenya! Darwin the Magician Mukidza takes the score to Kenya Simbas 15, Tunisia 0.
Fans here at the RFUA ground just enjoying this excellent piece of rugby from the Kenyan team. The number 14 and the number 11 combining yet again to give Kenya another 5-pointer. And it will be the scorer, Darwin Kanyingi Mukidza, who himself decides to go for the extras for Kenya.
Conversion by Darwin Mukidza, good. Scores Kenya Simbas 17, Tunisia 0.
Darwin Mukidza, certainly a finisher. Passe plays for the Kenya Commercial Bank, as does the opposite winger Jacob Oj, another Kenya Commercial Bank player in this squad. So it's Tunisia with another restart. High ball there. This time a solid catch from the Kenyan side. Tunisia getting there in numbers, but Kenya just able to just collect it. Kopondo once again, the captain leading from the front, takes the contact, places the ball down, picked up by the new man Nyambua. Nyambua does well. Kenya just playing a bit isolated, but hoping to have a good running game in Oldimu. And Dimo, the fly half, plays it to Onsomo. Onsomo wide. Kenya looking to get some length. It's Ambunya playing it with Opondo. Good rounds once again. Oj on that flank, just beating players as if there's no one standing in front of him. And it's Seje who places it to Ambunya. And Ambunya, the second center, gets his first try of the game. And Kenya's third try, making it 22 for Kenya. Good play right from their own half. And now finished by David Ambunya. David Ambunya in his 21st game for Kenya. Today just scoring his first try of the game. The Kenya Harlequins Center also getting onto the scoring sheets for the Kenyan national side known as the Simbas. Once again it is Darwin Mukidza. He's been 100% so far, both with the penalties and conversion. And we'll be looking to add another 2 to the score sheet for Kenya. Flags going up, indicating that it's all good for Darwin, taking Kenya's score to 24 points to 0. Ambunya went to school in Cape Town and back in Kenya now. I'll stand out for both 7s, but now preferring to concentrate on the 15s. Once again, it's Kenya with position. Isaac Adimo, Kenya trying a good run there coming from Seja. Then Palaman finds Amusala, who's had a try the last outing, and it's Kenya just once again stretching. It's Mukidza on that right flank, bumping off the Tunisian defenders, and but his foot had stepped on the chalk. So it will be a line out, much the relief of the Tunisian contingent.
Sorry, from Seja, he took the kick off and they just ran it all the way out of their half.
Darwin Mukidza there proving that he can also go through the Tunisian defense with ease. Clean line out for the Tunisians, well taken by the big man Saif Busada. And Kenya not back the requisite distance, so to be a penalty, easy penalty giving away. Shouldn't make such mistakes. Kenya could be punished by a much better side in other games, and that could be crucial for them.
Yeah, just Tunisia now get a chance to get into Kenyan half with a set piece, but looks like he's missed touch. Crucial error at this time of the game.
Again, each one man goes down, the tackle that makes the ball available on Somo, right at the base, plays it to Darwin. Darwin is the first receiver, coming in, showing Kenya once again, just to consolidate, and not giving it in, but just playing it wide. Using that against Kopondo, good run from Kopondo, looking for support, plays it to Kerry. Kerry puts his man easily, and gives Kenya yet another try. The Impala winger supporting the captain, Impala flanker supporting the captain very well there, and the forwards also having their piece of this game. Kerry, Impala's flanker, receiving it from Kopondo to make it 5 points.
Well, it's Captain Kopondo again. He's been fantastic in attack, and he just puts the flanker away. Eric Kerry for a great finish. That's an outstanding individual finish to put him over the whitewash. Kenya really in control of this game at the moment.
7th cap for his country, and also getting his name onto the score sheet with a 5-pointer with 25 minutes played. It is Darwin Mukeza once again, who's 100%, 1 penalty and 3 conversions. He's got 4 out of 4. We'll be looking to make it a 5 out of 5. A very calm and consummate kicker. He is good kicking technique. All eyes on the post. There's all concentration from Darwin Mukeza, but skews this one way to the left. So losing his 100% record as Kenya have a 29-0 lead.
Yeah, you just see the break there from Kopondo. Makes a nice little pass, but this is a good finish from Kere. It's a 1-on-1, but beats him on the outside with pace. Very good finish from the flanker.
Once again, the Tunisians in the familiar position of restarting. Picked up and dropped by Kopondo, but Kopondo cleans up. Decides to go straight, pumping those legs, and goes down. Tackle coming in from Yahya Gra, but the referee judges Kopondo to have dropped it forward. So it will be a scrum down to the Tunisians. The captain has had his injury problems, but can seem just holding his shoulder. But a good run from him, good straight run, just gaining the yards. But the referee calling a knock forward.
Yeah, Kenya have had to receive quite a number of kickoffs only in this first 26 minutes, so they've done well to run those out. But Tunisia want to win this ball from the scrum and just try and build themselves into a foothold into the game. They haven't had a lot of possession, defended a lot. Now's their chance to get into it.
A word from the referee on how he wants the set pieces. Kenya have had 75% of the possession so far in this game. Muslim Halfi, the Tunisian number 9, is waiting for the signal, gives it. And stable scrums, Yahya Gra picks it from the base, decides to take on the Kenyan defense by himself. Gets the support coming, but it will be a penalty to the Tunisian side. As the technical bench assistant coaches of the Kenyan side, Charles Ngovi and Dominic Habimana, just consulting.
I think what we had there was an early break from the scrum with the number 8 pickup from Tunisia. I think the Kenyan flank might have broken early. And this is probably the best attacking position Tunisia have had in the last 26 minutes. And let's see what they do from the line out.
So an opportunity for Tunisia. They have lost 1 out of their 4 lineouts. And it will be the debutant hooker. Debutant hooker Isham Mokni will be looking to get his throw right. It's like it's being played right to Saif Busada. He's been a receiver of all of the Tunisian throws. And Tunisia now just getting into a tight bunch and looking to just maul it straight to the Kenyan line, keeping the position now. It's Yasin Ben Abdallah who goes down.
Backwards, green.
Ball at the base picked up once again, and Tunisia still just grinding their way through the traffic, not wanting to play it wide. And Kenyan defense is just scrambling to keep the Tunisians at bay. The Tunisians are close to the line, so we'll be looking to get their first 5-pointer if they can continue with this foray. They haven't made any mistakes yet. Still surging and looking for that chalk, and going down again. It's a defense all the way for Kenya. And Tunisia playing some creative rugby and played wide, and this time going down. And it is a try, the first try to Tunisia, and they did work hard for the time. One of the big men, and it is Yasin Ben Abdallah who gets the first 5 points for Tunisia.
Yeah, all came from Busada's taking the line out. He's the big man for Tunisia. Just set up the drive, put it to ground, and then it was just about inching away to the try line, and they did that. Gives Tunisia a chance to get back into this game now.
So Kenyan defense breached for the first time there by the Tunisian side. Actually, the try scorer was the number 1 Ashram Bref Hamouda, and Hossein Helfi waiting for the tee so that he can actually go for his 2 points. Tunisia have made 1 change, and they have brought Uibadala Dagfus, the number 23. So We shall just give you the name of whom he has replaced. And he did have their injury problems, and having made the first substitution at the half hour. But a good return for their efforts, breaching the Kenyan defense and getting their first 5-pointer.
Yeah, really making some early substitutions, Tunisia. They did this in their game against Namibia last week, making substitutions before the halfway mark. And here we just see Tunisia with their take-off 9. 3 players all bound up, just drove their way over the try line.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're just joining us, Karibu.
So Dafkus comes in for Werhani. So the number 12 unable to continue in this game. There will be a bit of reorganization in that Tunisian backline, with the new man Dafkus slotting in at second center, actually at first center in place of Usam Arhami. Aldimo with a kick, good take there coming in from Sedge at the Impala center, did well, breaking defense and finds Nsomu. Nsomu racing towards the line, goes down, no tackle, not held, and beautiful try there, right from the kickoff. The two Impala players combining well, Sedge and Nsomu, just making this crowd cheer yet again, right from the kickoff.
Oh, Kenya goes straight back at them, and that's the great trait from Leo Sedge. Not only is he good in receiving kickoffs coming towards him, but chasing kicks too. Offloads to Nsomu. He's powerful when he carries, and he gets over the try line. So Kenya heads straight back against Tunisia.
And then Samson Nsomu plays his club rugby at Impala, and this is his 4th cap for the national side. And he caps it with a try, well-worked try this afternoon here at the IRFA grounds. It's a Darwin Mukidza. He was the captain during the Uganda game here, but today reverts back to his playing role on the wing as well as his kicking role, with the captain Kopondo back in the side. But yet again, one of those senior influential players for this Kenyan side, as he looks to add another 2 to the Kenyan score. The flag goes up, making it a 36-5 for Kenya.
Yeah, you just see the great aerial skills from Leo Sedge. He's been fantastic in all the kickoffs. And then just, you see Nsomu running up on his inside shoulder, offload, scrambles to the try line.
Well, it's the captain Abbas Harfami himself, again with another kickoff, as Tunisia possibly looking to make another change. Kenya haven't been taking those kickoffs clean, but another run forward. Tunisian scrambling to catch Chisanga, the Newcastle man, just running with the support, but picked up by Nsomu. That one goes wide, and it is Jack of OJ with yet another try. That one created by Chisanga, assisted by Nsomu, and finished by Jacob Oje, again from kickoff.
Now we see the Newcastle Falcons, number 8, Chisango, powerful carrier, makes the offload, but none other than Nsomu. He's everywhere today, and just put Soji in the corner. Really, the gates are opening for Kenya, just 10 minutes to the half.
So the Tunisians having a bit of a discussion at the back as to where their non-existent defense has gone, because the Kenya just are running through and cutting through the Tunisian players. Missed tackles are plenty coming in from the Tunisian side, something that Coach Hedi Mohamed Ali will not be too pleased when he gets an opportunity at the break to speak to his team. But Kenya having the highway open here for them from the Tunisian side and running through. Darwin Mukidza has scored 16 points so far in this game and contributing to a good percentage of Kenya's scores, and will be looking to add another 2, this time from close to the touchline. So it is one of those difficult kicks, but a man of his caliber, a man of his experience shouldn't find it too difficult to get that ball between the sticks. That one just missing the far post for Darwin. And Kenya remaining 41-5 ahead.
Well, Tunisia will be very disappointed how easy it is for Kenya to score these tries. Chisango, the powerful carrier, down to Nsomu, and then OG, the prolific try scorer in the corner.
And it is Karafami, the captain, once again. He's been practicing his kickoffs. And Kenya yet again not cleanly taking those balls from kickoff, something that Jerome Pawota will have to address. And it's Tunisia with the possession. At this time it's Hamza Baki just barging through, and the new man into the picture. Of course playing it wide. Tunisia looking to run it wide as well. And a good break there. Kenya missing tackles. And this one looks like it will be an easy try for the Tunisian. Ashraf Dif on the right wing. Kenya went to sleep there. Tunisia finding another hole in the Kenyan defense.
Well, it's back and forth rugby here. Tunisia moving the ball wide. Probably the first bit of quality possession they've had. Came from the kickoff that was dropped by Chisango. They moved it left, then used the full width to go right, put the wing in the corner. A lot of back and forth rugby here, but Kenya certainly the dominant team.
Mohamed Ashraf Dif with an easy try. I don't think he'll get an easier try than that to score. So Kenya just having a bit of a consultation. Their defense totally absent with that score by Tunisia. 41-10 the score. They do dominate, but it's mistakes like those that could be punished by opponents looking towards meeting. They will be looking towards meeting in this competition. They do have to play Namibia, they do have to play Zimbabwe, they do have to play Senegal. So that was something that Jerome Pawota will not be too pleased with in this game. The kick wide, the scores remaining 41-10, still in favor of Kenya.
The scores remaining Kenya 41, Tunisia 10.
Referee looking at his clock, should be about 3 minutes left of this very entertaining and high scoring indeed first half of this contest between Kenya in green and Tunisia in their white and red strip. This one tapped back by Kenya Nsomu. Provider plays it to Adimo. Adimo plays it to Ambunya. Ambunya just looking for a support player, but decides to take the contact himself. Just runs towards Opondo, filling in at scrum half. Adimo once again looking for a runner. Does get one in with the Chenge playing it wide. And still Kenya running hard towards the Tunisians. It's Nyambwa filling in together with Chisanga. Chisanga beats one man, beats a second, and just looks as he's racing to the line with yet another try. Good run there by Chisanga. This time gets himself onto the scoreboard, finishing that move started by Adimo, and his teammates congratulating him. And it was Chisanga just beating one man, handing off and pumping those legs as he raced towards the line. Maybe just run out a bit of breath there as he scored that try. So the Kenyan physio just having a look at Joshua Chisanga, the latest Kenyan try scorer. Kenya at 46 points with about 2 minutes and a half to play in this game. So Chisanga a bit winded there, possibly just fell on the ball as he scored the try. So he will be treated to get his breath back. But it's discussions on the Tunisian bench. The coach, Hedi Mohamed Ali, not pleased with what can be described as an invisible defense tactic being employed by his players here. Missing tackles, not even just missing tackles, but not even attempting to tackle the Kenyans who are running at will here at the RFUA games. 46 points already with 39 minutes played in this first half. It's a try scoring fest here at the RFUA grounds for Kenya's Simbas. Darwin Mokidza unable to put that between the sticks, but the move started once again by Seje. Seje finding Nyambua and Chisanga breaching through that Tunisian defense. Good, powerful runner. The man from Newcastle, Fanscones, enjoying his time with the national team here. And Kenya not unable once again to catch the ball from the restart. And it's Tunisia now just making a break. It's the scrum half, Husham Halfi, plays it to the center, Saidif El-Rahman. And once again Tunisia with some bit of possession, looking to break through the Kenyan defense, but it's Kopondo who does well to wrap up Abed, and it's Helfi just plays it wide, finding it to Nasser Mili. Nasser Mili once again looking to breach that Kenyan defense. A tackle coming in from Kere, nice tackle from Kere, but it's Tunisia who is possession. Passage of play for them, and it is a Biklel Suka who just gains ground for the Tunisians. So the Tunisians making use of the ball and making good ground here as they inch towards the Kenyan try line. The big men now looking to make their presence felt, but that one dropped by Hamza Baki. Picked up by Kenya. Kopondo once again doing the cleanup, and Curtis Lilako decides enough is enough, and puts it out of the field of play as the referee calls it half-time, with both teams relieved as the break couldn't have come at a better time. Kenya comfortably ahead. Tunisia will need to go back to the drawing board and try and stop this rampage in Kenya. 46-10 the halftime score. Kenya 46, Tunisia 10 at halftime.
I said to the guys in front of the drinking bar, I stay there.
Yeah. But now they're coming the other way now.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Help me welcome their father, Baba Yao.
Chief, no one knows anything.
What up, man, Rugby?
Just go with this.
2.4 in the building. It's just that the people on the scene can't even was going to be the rebel. And what have we doing is stop singing on any back in my level. I'm walking the cup in the way that I'm rapping the rebels. Janet, Diego, they calling me Julius Diego. They're calling me Diego. They're calling me Julius Diego. The way that they carry this stick, the girls are calling me. This thing I don't want the fact that the virgin came from the ghetto. The youngest is ready to double the money, they're packing the medal. But still I'll be swinging and getting a paper out as a ghetto. In case you was wondering who I be, they call me Diego. So tell them that respect the OGs. Chef your banana port.
The changing rooms are receiving pep talk from their coaches. Kenya leading 46-10 against the Tunisian team here in this Rugby Africa. And this is the story of the first half. Jacob J opening with the first try of the game.
Yeah, the gates have, you really feel the gates have opened for Kenya in this game. Running a lot of tries. OG on the end of that first one. He's been pretty confident in this game, got a lot of ball in his hands. You see him again here, but not only is he a finisher, he's a passer. Links with his right wing for their second score.
That was Darwin Mukeza. This time again we see Eric Kerr receiving a good pass from Wilson Kopondo, the captain, to get Kenya's third try in this contest. The Tunisians did pull one back through the big man Ashraf Ben Hamouda with the first 5-pointer, but that was just a brief interlude into the Kenyan scoring as Seje once again became provider for Onsomu, who scored his first try for the Kenyan team.
This is the great carry from Chisango. He's a powerful number 8, very fast, carries the ball nearly 60 meters up the pitch, gets a fend down the offload. Onsomu picks up, puts OG in the corner. Great try.
And Tunisia were looking to hit back once again, and it was the winger Ashraf Daif who did catch Kenya napping at the back to get Tunisia's second try here at the RFA game. But it was only a brief interlude as Chisanga beating the entire Tunisian defense to score yet another try. And looking at the numbers for the game, Kenya with 7 tries to Tunisia's 2. Better performance in the line, outwinning 3 out of 4. Handling errors, Kenya an alarming 5 errors to Tunisia's 1. 2 turnovers conceded compared to Tunisia's 3. 4 penalties conceded apiece, but possession for Kenya has been 66% to Tunisia's 34.
Yeah, you can see the possession stats are pretty crucial in that first half. 66% to Kenya, and they score 7 tries from it. So they have had more handling errors, but they have had more possession, and they've turned a lot of that possession into tries. 46-10 half time is a big score.
So both teams will be looking to reduce the error rate in the second half.
Single men, you turn to your neighbor. The only one, turn to them. Tell them, Shere! Shere! DJ, you go
Shake your feet.
Well, we're back at the RFA grounds. Both teams out of the changing rooms, and the referee just waiting from the signal to get this second half underway here at the RFA grounds. Kenya leading 46-10 against Tunisia in this game. Both coaches will have a lot to say to the teams during the halftime break. Jerome Powerwater for Kenya certainly will want Kenya to improve on the receiving during the kickoffs, while Hedi Muhammad Ali will only ask his team to just make more tackles in the second half at a minimum. As Kadimo ready to get the game underway for Kenya, this second half of this Rugby Africa Gold Cup match, and it's the kickoff right by the Kenyan team. Commentary continuing in the booth here. It's Herbert Mwachiro together with Liam Middleton. Liam Middleton, you may have seen him in the 7th Circuit for both Canada and Zimbabwe, but this afternoon being reduced to supporting me here in the commentary booth.
Yeah, great to be here in Kenya. Had very good memories of coaching on this ground in the Safari Sevens, and great to watch this game. But you really feel that Tunisia have got to get into this game early. They may need an early score here to claw something back, and Kenya will really want to keep the pressure on Tunisia.
So it is Curtis Lilako. So it's Peter Kaharia, sorry, with the first line out for Kenya in the second half. Good catch by Kopondo, and they are just racing towards the line, and that one looks like a simple try for the Kenyan side. Easy from the set piece and put down by Chenge, sorry, and you can see it straight from the line out.
Fantastic line out. Wilson Kopondo at the back, the captain, takes a great line out right in the tip of his fingertips and then sets up the more. Pretty easy drive for Kenya there. I think Tunisia will be disappointed with their physicality in trying to stop that more.
Indeed, Chenge, the strike scorer for Kenya, the first of the second half. Kenya already past the half-century marker, now at 51 points in this game. It's like they want to make sure that they have a very good points differential coming out of this game. And it will be Darwin Mukidza, 5 out of 8 so far in this game, just slightly over 50% in terms of the kicking percentages, and we'll be hoping to add another 2 to the Kenyan scoreline.
Next weekend we are hosting Senegal right here at 2 p.m.
Not good for Darwin, so the score remains at 51 points for Kenya, but the worst possible start for Tunisia.
Yeah, see them all. Binds up quite well, good heights on them, good formation to that, but it was a pretty easy drive to come in. Tunisia not physical at all in stopping that more.
Well, Abbas Harfami with another kick for the Tunisians. This time Chisanga makes it clean catch for Kenya. Takes the contact and goes down on someone at the base. Plays it to Adimo. Adimo hasn't kicked anything, always preferring to distribute, looking for a runner. Nyambua, man from Homeboys, getting his start there. Night Ambunya with a strong, powerful run. Just playing around with the Tunisian defense and decides to go down on some good play there. Musala, big man, just rushing at that Tunisian defense, looking for holes, but no holes found yet. So Somo plays it wide. And Ndima, Isaac, looking for opportunities. Seje this time on the right flank decides to put the ball to foot, looking for Mukidza. Mukidza wraps up his opposite number with Abdallah, and Kenya just looking to drive it off and do well, but referee allowing play to continue. So Tunisia retaining possession of that ball, and this time they just get it away, and the big man once again, it's Yaya Gra, just taking it into contact and straight to ground. Harfi looking to play it wide, but Abdallah gets caught there, wrapped up by Kere. Good defense work there being done by Eric Kere. The Impala man certainly has his eyes open today, looking to improve his tackle rate. Was disappointing against Uganda, but definitely has put in the hard yards this afternoon at the RFA ground. Tunisia still with the possession, now looking to play it wide, and mistake. Hands of Saif Abdurrahman letting him down. Kenya being allowed to play the advantage, And it's on Somu looking for Tony Opondo. God, nice step there. And it's a Tony Onyango with a try for Kenya. Good step from the fullback, adding to Kenya's points tally.
It all came from the handling area from Tunisia, and Kenya playing smart, using the advantage, turned over the ruck and played it. And Onyango comes from deep in the backfield with pace. Tony Onyango gets over the try line. Try scorer for Kenya.
The current scores. Kenya.
Tony Onyango, the try scorer, they're just walking back to position. Good vision from him. And Darwin Mukeza with the extras for Kenya. Kenya have made 2 substitutions. And once again we see the try from Onyango. A good step there, just putting the Tunisian defense at sea.
In the meantime, the Kenya Simbas ring in changes. Dennis Karami, Peter Beria.
So changes by Kenya. The whole front row for Kenya going off. So it's a rest for Amusala, a rest for Karia, and a rest for Karani. So it is Oscar Simiyu, Philip Ikambili, together with Curtis Lilako, who have come in for the Kenyan side, as well as Martin Oweda, who comes in the back row position. So a raft of changes by Kenya.
Yeah, probably a good time for them. They're well ahead in this game, and just giving their bench an opportunity to come on the field and contribute. So probably a good decision from coach Jerome Parvata. We talked there about Adimo's stats on run and pass and kick. He's run most of it and passed most of it. Not a lot of kicking, but he can afford to do that. 58-10 up.
And it's Philip Ikambili winning his 2nd cap for the Kenyan side. Plays for Homeboys. And that's one lost by Kenya. So Kenya not able to tidy up. And now being put to defense by the Tunisian side. And, scrum of Herfi with that box kick. Now catched by the big number 8 and plays it to Bilal Suka. Suka keeps retention. Tunisia pass going astray. Picked up the new man Nassar Misui. Misui plays it wide. Bit scrappy from the Tunisian now. Oid Abdallah going backwards instead of moving forwards, and runs into man mountain Chenge. Chenge brings him down, and still Tunisia managing to keep possession from that scrappy bit of play. And they're looking to get out of their own half. Nice hands there. Now, excellent play by Tunisia. They are breaching the Kenyan defense, but the number 10 looking for support, and that's on more of a hospital pass as Ashraf Tif just tackled once again by the Kenyan defense, but the Kenyan defense scrambling to get back into position. Oid Abdallah being brought down by Chenge. Tunisia keeping a good possession, have made a good 50 yards in this game so far from that possession, but it's standing passes from the Tunisians. Saif Basuda plays it wide now, kick over, looking for the number 8, but easily picked up by Tony Opondo, but it will be a penalty back. The hand was already out from the referee, so Tunisia will get an opportunity either to go for a 3, or maybe, if they're ambitious enough, look to create a try from a line-out.
Probably the most enterprising play we've seen from Tunisia so far in this game. Moving Kenya side to side, some good passes. Unfortunately not really running onto the ball, and that's not really a threat to Kenya, who can just come up and make their tackles. But they do concede the penalty, and I think the decision may be here to play it out of hand or go to the corner, and they choose to go to the corner.
Abbas Karfami deciding to show that Tunisia do have ambition. They don't want the 3, they want to go for a 5, but that kick, I think, went off behind the flag.
Mark is here. Hooker on the left.
So the referee has called it back for a scrum down. A good crowd turning out here at the RFA ground, enjoying their rugby. Certainly the scores by the home team giving the crowd satisfaction. this afternoon. Both sides just packing it. The referee wants them to be on the mark. Nice quality scrummaging is what we're looking for here. On Somo, waiting for the referee giving the go-ahead. And that one just right under the feet of the hooker. Picked up by Owila. Good run by Darwin Mukeza, goes down. On Somo at the base, plays it wide. A run coming from Nyambo. Nyambo takes his man, goes straight through, goes down. On Somo once again, providing that quick ball. And it's Kenya looking to play it wide. Ambunya plays it to OJ. OJ, good magic feet. Plays it inside. It's Seje. Seje breaks its way to the post and will put it right under for a center post try. Excellent play by Kenya. Leo Seje, the Impala player who was getting his first start this afternoon for the national team, makes it 63 for Kenya.
Yeah, it all came from great passing from the Kenyan team. Really putting bullets across with their passes. Ball in front of the man and they're able to run onto the ball. And then it's that player, OG. He's been outstanding. See the quality of pass here. OG's got great feet. Beats his man. But a well-weighted pass inside. And Leo Seje has been outstanding in this game. These two players linking up very well. Good try from Kenya.
Excellent running lines by the Kenyan backs, just finding themselves receiving easy passes. Just totally confusing this Tunisian defense. It's a Darwin looking to make it 7 out of 11. He's got 6 out of 10 so far. So Darwin Mukeza for Kenya makes it 65. Certainly, Liam, this will be Kenya's biggest winning margin against the Tunisian side. It will be Kenya's biggest winning margin against the Tunisian side if it continues at this rate.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of time to play in this game, and Kenya playing with all sorts of enterprise. Here we got Chisanga going to take this kickoff.
Play on!
Unfortunately, Tunisia get the ball.
And Chisanga unable to take, and it's a run by Ashraf Dif. Kenya have been bad, very bad at the restarts, unable to collect the kickoffs. And it is Tunisia now. 34 missed tackles in this game against Kenya's 9 missed. And a good return there. So Tunisia being stopped in their tracks, but they're still keeping the possession. Hopefully looking for a third try in this game, a third opportunity to breach the Kenyan defense. But Kenya standing firm. Oscar Simiyu there. Second half substitute, just putting in his first tackle of the game. And again, good play coming in from Chisanga. Now Kenya turning over possession on Somo. Gives it out, and it's Ambunya. Ambunya tries to put it to foot, but that one straight out. Very bad decision by Ambunya. Maybe should have just kept it in hand.
Well, that statistic is not good reading for Tunisia. 34 missed tackles in any game is a lot, and you're never going to get close to any team of any quality with 34 missed tackles. But it's also a testament to Kenya's hard-running forwards and backs and the quality of their passing. So well done to Kenya on that.
So Tunisia do have a man down, so play will stop as the Tunisian player does get treatment. Kenya making another change in the back line, bringing in Dennis Muhanji. And Muhanji taking the place of David Ambunya. So Ambunya also being given time to rest. So Kenya making a raft of changes. But you watched Tunisia last time round against Namibia. No improvement so far.
No, they haven't certainly put some things in place this week to be an improved side. Defense was pretty poor last week. One thing I would say is that they have attacked with a little bit more endeavor than last week. They were very direct, played into Namibia's hands. Today they've moved the ball around a little bit, so they'll be pleased with that. But this is a big score against Kenya.
Instead of Joshua, is Steve Tony.
So the injury count just mounting for the Tunisian side. Not a good sight when you see a player going off injured. So we do wish him a speedy recovery.
Substitutions done.
But Kenya making more changes, and Steve Otieno, the number 20, on debut this afternoon, makes his first appearance in the colors of the national team. So Chisanga slotting it at number 8 will replace Joshua. Otieno replacing Joshua Chisanga. So play about to resume. It is a Tunisian lineup, but they do want to make another change, Tunisia. They are looking to call off the hooker. So the referee just asking Tunisia to hurry up with the changes, and they do bring in Hamza Begi. So Hamza Begi goes in at hooker. So he wins his 7th cap of his rugby international career.
Wait for my whistle. Whistle.
And
Time on.
that line out for Tunisia has to be clean, has to be sure, has to be good. Picked up by Hamdi Mishri, who's also on in the second half. So Tunisia hoping that they can at least push the Kenyan pack, but the Kenyan pack standing firm. There's a bit of ground being gained by Tunisia. 53 minutes played in this game so far. And now they play it wide, looking to stretch the Kenyan defense. Good run coming in from the captain Abbas, but held in the tackle there. Good tackling in coming in from Muhanji. Muhanji's first tackle of the game. Tunisia showing a bit of enterprise. As Hamza Mbarki just likes to play it well, but a pass to no one. That one going astray. Sums up Tunisia's play so far.
Yeah, last week against Namibia, they were very direct in their attack, and at least they're attempting to put some width on the game and threaten Kenya, but just not able to keep the ball. Handling errors letting them down, and Kenya get the ball back. A chance for them. I expect them to probably run this out. No need to play an exit play. Chance to have another go at Tunisia.
Simiyu, the new man in the hooker's position. Nice throw, collect throw, picked up. And it's Kenya looking to attack. OJ coming in from the flank, attacking into the midfield. Onsomo plays it wide. Adima had a decoy runner, but plays it wide to Mukidza. Mukidza on his motorbike, puts it over, and the chase is on. And collected by, missed by Muhanji. A golden opportunity for Dennis Muhanji to get his name on the score sheet, but didn't have the hands to appreciate Mukidza's kick.
Yeah, it was a really clever little kick over the top, just kept the ball in play, otherwise he would have gone into touch. But unfortunately, couldn't regather that ball. Would have been an easy score for them, but good kick from the left with Mukidza.
Yeah, Mark is here.
So Tunisia escape there, not conceding another 5-pointer. Kenya Simba have 7 handling errors compared to Tunisia's 3. And yet another change for Kenya, with the outstanding scrum half Samson Osomu being put to rest, and Laila Silegwa coming on as his replacement. So Kenya giving a bench a good run as well. Some of the fringe players getting some good game time here. Tunisia, big number 8, Yaya Gra, just being pushed behind his own line and touches it down. So it will be a scrum down in favor of Kenya.
Good physical hit from Mohanji when number 8 from Tunisia picked up, just kept him over the try line. Here you see him break off. Sorry, number 19, Owila. Good physical hit, backed up by the rest of the forwards.
Number 1 white.
And Sergio, and they keep him over the try line.
So another change by the Tunisian contingent. And this time it is Ahmed Nasri who comes in at the front row. As the Kenya make another change, Aldimo goes off at fly half, and Kennedy Adola, winning his 29th cap for Kenya, comes on. So a raft of changes by both sides. So do you expect the players to take a bit of time to settle down? But Kenya will feel hungry and quickly taken by Lyle. His fast touch just goes down. So Kenya looking to put pressure on that Tunisian defense once again. And it is Martin Owila who gets his try this afternoon. Quick thinking by Laila Silegwa. And it was from the contact situation that Martin Owila did get his try.
Well, it was Owila who made the physical hit on the Tunisian number 8 to keep him over the try line. That forced the scrum for Kenya. Quick tap from the new scrum half, and he just muscles his way over. Kenya scoring in all different sorts of ways. They move the ball wide, they can take people on physically. They're showing great prowess in all sorts of their game.
Kids are now in with the extras, putting Kenya at 72. And it was Owila being a part of the scoring brigade this afternoon. 58 minutes played, Kenya at 72, Tunisia at 10, 2 tries by Tunisia. So the newer, fresher players for Kenya also looking to get onto the scoring sheet for their country this afternoon.
Backwards by White.
And yet another poor take by Kenya, unable to catch these restarts. It's something that Jerome Powerwater will certainly have to work on this coming week before they face Senegal.
Yeah, it was a good kickoff from Tunisia. Good aerial work from their chasers, and they've just won the ball back, got a penalty, and they're pushing Kenya back in the half.
Seja plays it to Mukeza. Mukeza just running at the Tunisian defense, looking for support. Holds it well, stays well. Still, the flag already up at the far end of the field. It was Mukeza just beating one man, a second man, but good holding there by Oid Abdallah. Didn't want to be embarrassed by Mukeza.
Yeah, set the gap. I enter the number. Complete.
So it will be a Tunisian line out. Certainly to have their work cut out this afternoon. That one picked up by Ham Dimitri. So mauling it towards the Kenyan line. Kenya on the back trot. But regathering themselves. But the arm already out by the referee. So it will be a Tunisian penalty coming in from the side is the call. And that's on Oscar Simiyu guilty of joining the maul incorrectly. So Tunisia will have a bit of a conference before deciding what to do. And Ashraf Diff just looking for the corner, doesn't find touch. Mukeza picks it, plays it wide. Brought his best pass, but now Seja does the cleanup in midfield. Held down by 3 Tunisian defenders. Support coming in from Kenya. Lyle plays it wide. Muhanje dumped immediately a penalty. Quickly taken by Kenya.
Yeah, it's a dangerous tackle here. Just lifts him over the 180, over the 90 degree, and potentially a yellow card. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the referee's entertaining it, but he's going to speak to the captain of the Tunisian team. May explain his actions.
So very fortunate for Saif Abdelrahman. Very fortunate not to be in the sin bin. I think the captain just being warned by the referee that any more high dangerous tackles like that will not be entertained, and the next player probably will go into the bin. So that is a lucky let-off there for Saif Abdelrahman. But Kennedy Adola now at the flag position, man earning his 29th cap for Kenya. We'll be looking to get the Kenyan backline moving forward. 61 minutes played at the RFEA grounds. 72-10 the score. This game being played on the day that the British Lions and the New Zealand All Blacks equaled the series, drew the series in New Zealand. So there's been plenty of international rugby on the card today. Good penetration there coming in from Curtis Ililako. But Kenya being a bit isolated, but over the top it is. Quickly taken by Lyle. Kenya being a bit too careless. Need to calm down. Use the possession wisely, not to be in a hurry. They are ahead, so it's time to get things right now.
Yeah, it's important for Kenya with all of their substitutions on the field not to loosen this game up, just to stick to the plan that they had in the first half, which has got them to this point of dominance in the game. So it's just about doing the basics well. They might have gone away from that in the last couple of minutes. Obviously very keen to get over the whitewash. There's a chance here from this line out to get back to basics.
So Canadian dollar with a good kick, which will give Kenya an opportunity to race towards the Tunisian goal line. All 8 players on the bench now, no longer featuring from the bench, but right in the field of play. Good catch there. Owila goes down, but Kenya keeping the possession. It looks like Tunisia have stolen it from them, but back at Kenyan base, they do well to recover. Lilako is going through, and Nyambwa racing, isolated, but goes down, not held in the tackle. And still Kenya looking for a try, and it's a Steve Security Otieno who scores his first try in his debut game for his country. A proud moment for the young man.
Yeah, it's the power game from Kenya here. They try to set up a maul, which was brought to ground pretty easily by Tunisia, but they were able to keep the ball, and then it was just about being direct and physical and finding the whitewash. So Kenya have shown that they can move the ball around, but they can also play the physical style of the game, and they'll be pleased with that.
100? Not so far.
A bit of water from the referee.
77 at this time.
Referee and kicker await the tee.
Big shout out to all our sponsors. The people behind
Darwin has had 8 of his kicks successful out of the 12 he's attempted this afternoon. Kenya at 77 points mark, 67 ahead of Tunisia. These two teams, this is their 9th meeting, with Kenya having won 5 out of the previous 8, and will be looking to make it 6 out of 9, and certainly looking to have the biggest winning margin over the North African side. That's one, the flag goes up, so Kenya 79.
Yeah, you just see the physical game of Kenya. They got some very powerful forwards and powerful backs, and they're just using that close to the line. Come back for the kickoff. Important that they take this ball cleanly, keep the pressure on Tunisia.
Abbas Karfami in his all too familiar position of taking the restarts. This is an area that Kenya have to improve, and this time collected by Muhanji. Muhanji already wrapped up by the Tunisian, so quite isolated there as he receives, but does well to, and he actually loses that possession, but not coming in through the gate.
Coming on the side.
And Kenya do get
you were good.
the penalty
Not
from
your
the
part
referee.
now.
Yeah, good take from the kickoff from Muhanji. He's made, unfortunately lost the ball in the contact, but Kenya picked up the penalty, and it's a fantastic kick down the field onto the 22. Chance for them to play from the line out.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest scoreline between these two sides was in 1997.
So 14 minutes left in this game. Kenya with another line out from the penalty. They won 7 out of their 9. Good catch coming in from Kere. Picked up by Otieno, but he drops it. The cleanup coming in from Simiyu. He does well. Kambeli beats his man. Kere unable to hold the ball. Like Tunisia on the counter. Looking to catch Kenya napping. Big kick into the Kenyan half. Easily picked up. Oh, dropped by Tony Onyango. And does well to just go through the Tunisian defense. but a poor pass to Mukeza. Mukeza able to collect and clean, but they're making it life hard for the winger. Kenya making life hard for themselves. Asilegwa plays it to Chenge. Chenge to Asilegwa once again, plays going wide, looking on the short side, looking for holes on the short side is Seje. Asilegwa at the base, finds Nyambua. Nyambua just steps, beats one man, plays it wide. Now good run there from Curtis Lelako. Pumps off and does well to deliver. Asilegwa with a good support play coming in from Kere. And Kere makes it 84 points for Kenya. Nice support coming in for Asilegwa.
Brilliant interpassing from the Kenyan team. They've just been able to keep the ball alive, move the ball quickly from rucks, and there they just make a couple of passes inside and outside. Kira gets over the try line. Must say he's been pretty impressive in this game today.
Simbas 84, Tunisia 10.
So David Mokeza looking to have another stab at the sticks. 9 out of 13 is his record so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, you want a repeat of what you just seen, ladies and gentlemen. Next weekend, right here at the RFA grounds, we will be hosting the Senegalese team.
2 more points for Kenya through David Mokeza's boots. And this was Asilegwa showing some good enterprise as well as good support play coming in from Eric Kere to add another 5-pointer for the Kenyan side. So then Pala Flanka getting his second try of the game, and the casualty list for the Tunisians just on the increase. They do have another player about to be stretched off.
Because you are playing a lot of games, I will let you play. So I have understood
there,
that
well as the
what they are
first
doing,
team.
but since you are
Just
scoring a try every time you touch the ball.
onto the stretcher.
But I will have a look.
It's not as it hasn't been easy for the Tunisian bench this afternoon. So the captain Abbas Harfami just consoling his player who's about to be stretched off. Telling him not to worry, we'll do the job while you're away, and you'll be okay. Good encouraging words there coming in from Abbas Harfami. Abbas, one among the most experienced players, in fact the most experienced player today, winning his 50th cap. So it's a half century of caps for the captain as a Tunisian player being stretched off from the field of play here at the RFA grounds in Nairobi. So the half-centurion, Abbas Harfami, captain as well for the day, looking to get Tunisia underway with another restart. Muhanji unable to hold.
You are not playing ball, just
been
playing the
tackled
player.
in the air, calls for the referee, so it will be a penalty to Kenya.
Muhanji's been pretty competitive in the air since he came on, but just unable to take that cleanly, and penalty to Kenya. They're going for touch and they'll be looking to launch another play from their line-out.
Good kick coming there from Kennedy Andola, wanting to play it into the Tunisian half. Tunisia have considered 9 penalties to Kenya's 7 in this game so far. 86-10 the score. The home side comfortably, if not overwhelmingly, ahead of their North African opponents. Security Otieno plays it to Chenge. Chenge straight into the traffic and stolen, but referee calls it illegal, and this time there will be a card. There will be a card for the number 22, Nasser Nisri.
Yeah, just come onto the field. That's a silly penalty. That's a ruck formed. He can't play with his hands there. Disrupting play. A justified yellow card. He'll be disappointed with that. He's just come onto the field. Kenya march up the field closer to the Tunisian try line.
So the advantage in terms of numbers is with Kenya. Kenya with 15 men to Tunisia's 14. And in case you're watching this game, just know this game is coming to you on Kwese Free Sports. Wherever you are, whenever you can, whatever you're doing, the rugby action from the RFEA ground is with Kwese Free Sports. Good wide ball, Mukidza. Darwin with yet another try. Kenya into the 90s. It's 91 for Kenya. Mukidza with a try.
Well, Seje makes a big part in this play here. He does the initial carry, makes a nice little offload inside, and then receives the ball on the next phase with a fantastic overhead pass. Beats two defenders and puts Mukidza into the corner. Seje been fantastic in this game so far.
Excellent try there by Darwin Mukidza. It will be Kennedy and Dola. Kenya have now changed kickers. Mukidza being allowed to rest his boot, while Kennedy Adola looking to get his name onto the score sheet. Previously Kenya's first choice fly half, but has gone down the pecking order behind Biko Adema, injured, and Isaac Adimo, who started this game. So Kenny Andola will be hoping that his opportunity that he gets now will work for him. Plays his club rugby at the Kenya Commercial Bank, KCB. And the flags go up. And Kennedy Adola gets his first points in this game. This was a try scored by Mukidza, his clubmate at the Kenya Commercial Bank. And Mukidza has had his fair share of points. This time Kenya marginally better with the restart, taken down by Otieno. Asilegwa. And it's Kenya playing it wide. Seje beats one man, nice offload to Muhanji. Muhanji on the run. Let's go straight into Abbasel Hamid as well to hold him. So place on the ground. Asilegwa looking for a runner. Gets support from Tony Opondo to Nyango. And still Asilegwa. Referee says play on. Asilegwa picks it. Just going through that defense, like slicing through butter. And Kenya looking for 100 points in this game. But the referee did spot the infringement, so it will be back to a penalty for Kenya. That one knocked off by the Tunisian winger. Kenya didn't find touch, but they do manage to at least get a scrum down.
Yeah, Andola didn't quite make the touchline there. Unfortunate for the Tunisian player, knocked it on. Scrum down to Kenya. They got a chance here to go for the line. There's 6 minutes left, 7 points to the century mark. And they'll be keen to look out to get over the try line for one more.
Well, Kenya with 8 handling errors compared to Tunisia's 5. So at least that's one contest that Tunisia are winning in this game. The crowd looking for 100 points. Still within time, plenty of time, 6 minutes to go in this game. Asilegwa just puts it in. Otieno at the back, at the base of the scrum, picks it, plays it wide. Seje plays it to Muhanji. Muhanji offloads it to Otieno once again. Otieno racing towards the line, but brought down by Hashem Skalfi. And Kenya losing the possession of that ball. So this desperate defending coming in from the Tunisians, refusing to concede a try late in the game. And they do keep the possession.
16.
So it's Kenya now being put on the defense. Tunisia looking to run it deep from their half. A tackle coming in from Muhanji. And the player not releasing that ball. but the referee not calling it, so allowing Tunisia to set their platform. And the new man, Nasser Missoui, just getting involved. Standing passes to the Tunisian players. Abbas Hami, the captain,
No hands, green!
is going to ground. The ruck formed.
Wait.
And Tunisia keeping possession, just looking to deny Kenya vital possession at this point in time. That ball out.
Advantage not on, play on!
And the referee they play the advantage. Courtesy Lako for Kenya. They're isolated, stolen by Tunisia. But the ball knocked forward, and the referee says enough of that nonsense. We shall have a scrum down.
Very scrappy couple of minutes from both sides, stripping each other in the tackles, losing the ball in rucks. But Kenya come out on the positive side of it. They've got a scrum again inside the 22, left-hand side. Got all their backs across. They've got a chance with 4 minutes to go to score one more try.
So 4 minutes left in this game that you're watching on Quest Free Sports. Wherever you are, wherever you can, whatever you're doing, remember it's a Quest Free Sports. It's an Africa Gold Cup rugby contest between Kenya and Tunisia. Asilegwa plays it wide. Andola looking for Opondo. Opondo runs straight to the Tunisian defense. Close to the line, about 5 yards away from the line. So Kenya will have to grind their way. Otieno bumps off one-man support from Owila. Tunisia defending. Asilegwa plays it wide. Oh, poor hands there from Nyambua. He butchered that opportunity for a try. George Nyambua.
Yeah, Seje again with a nice touch. Kenya had a lot of numbers on the side. Just weren't able to hold on to the ball for Nyambua. He's been very good in this game. His work rate is outstanding, but just couldn't hold on to the ball for that opportunity to get over the triangle and get closer to 100 points.
So another Tunisian player on the ground. It hasn't been the easiest of games for the North Africans. The fans still demanding their 100. They're certainly enjoying themselves as Hamza Begi gets back to his feet. Not been easy, and he's only come in as a second half substitute. What about those who played the whole 80-minute game? So Kenya putting pressure on that Tunisian defense. Cool temperatures here in Nairobi, excellent conditions for rugby. Good turnout as well. Kenya will be having back-to-back games this week against Tunisia, next week against Senegal. The scrum goes down. The referee line play to continue. And that's on the put and received by Tony Onyango. Onyango to Mukeza. Mukeza makes the best of that poor pass. Puts it in the air, blocked. But the chase is on by Mohanji and Opondo. Tunisia still maintaining the possession, the clock at about 1.5 minutes to go in this game. Tunisia now with possession on a run. It's Tunisia who are looking to score, not Kenya. But that pass wayward out. Tunisia have another player on the ground.
Yeah, Kenya have had so much attack in this game that just slipped up in defence, didn't get enough numbers around the ruck. Gave Tunisia a couple of passes to make and they're around the corner, but so much attack. Kenya haven't really been tested in defence.
Badi Damulo on the ground. Possibly a bit of a high tackle coming in from Kennedy Andola. So we'll receive treatment. The clock will stop. About 40 seconds to play in this very exciting encounter. And that was a bit of a high tackle there coming in from Kenny Andola on the fullback. Badi Damouf, who plays his club rugby in Tunisia. The fans there just having a discussion, maybe quite satisfied with the money they've paid for today's game. Good to see Badi up on his feet to allow for play to continue. 93-10 the score it is with 40 seconds to play. Oscar Simiyu, second game for Kenya. Good catch there by Kere. Otieno has been a powerhouse since coming on as a second half substitute, just brushing off the Tunisians like flies away. Still Kenya keeping possession. Asiligwa plays it to Andola. Andola looking for support. Mukiza coming in onto the left side. Asiligwa working on the short. Tunisia have numbers in defense, but Kenya keeping the possession. Still Asiligwa playing it wide. Good run coming in from Chenge. Possession, it's Oje who stands in at scrum half. Lilako plays it wide. Nice Mukiza. Muhanji on the run. Abdallah picks up by Kere. Kere offloads it to Mukiza, so Kenya doing well to keep it in the field of play. Lilako keeping it in. The referee has his arm out already. And Kenya still playing the advantage. Simiyu goes down. And Asiligwa does well to retain. Andola just kept the ball. And still Kenya just inching towards the try line. Ikimali, Oje plays it to Chenge. Chenge plays it to Oje. And Oje will get 98 points for Kenya. Kenya scored their 98 points.
Oh, it's a good build-up from Kenya. They keep the ball fantastically well. They're using one or two men in the ruck, not really contested by Tunisia, and they're able to work around the corner, going same way. And then Chenge, who's been very good, offloads to RG. He's a prolific try scorer. And Kenya edge closer to the 100 mark.
All eyes on Kennedy Andola, because Kenya are just 2 points shy of the 100-point mark in this Africa Gold Cup rugby match against Tunisia. So Kenya definitely getting their campaign back on track with a very powerful win that will send strong signals to the rest of their opponents in this competition. Andola is already one-on-one. Uganda will be watching, Namibia will be watching, Zimbabwe will be watching, and certainly Senegal, who are the opponents next week, will be watching. A message has been sent by Kenya on this performance. So it's Kenya with 98. Can Kennedy Andola get the 2 points to put Kenya on 3-digit scores here at the RFUEA grounds? And the flags go up. Kenya with a historic 110 victory over the Tunisian side, and the fans ecstatic with this result. Tunisia kept totally scoreless in the second half.
Yeah, Kenya very good in this game. Had a lot of possession throughout the half. Their line out was fantastic, very impressive. Threw a lot to the back, peeled off a lot of the back. Very good line out, and they played with width in attack. You got to say that about them. Very good side, and the defense wasn't really tested in this game, and when it was, for a couple of instances, Tunisia did open them up. Tunisia will be pleased with a bit more width in their attack, but they were very poor in defense. A lot of missed tackles, a lot of injuries picked up. Well done to Kenya, fantastic performance.
And the players congratulating themselves, the Kenyan players, for a historic win. A good return back into this competition after having drawn the first game. The full-time score here at the RFA grounds is Kenya 100 points, Tunisia 10.
So this is the final try that picks up the century of points. It was Chenge who was outstanding in this game. Offloads to the prolific try scorer OG. He scored a couple in this game, and it just brings up the 100 for Kenya. Landmark score for this team
So the full-time score once again here from the RFPA grounds. It's Kenya 100, Tunisia 10.